Watkins Glen is nestled in a wooded corner of upstate New York, 300 miles from the great cities of the eastern seaboard. 3,000 people live here, and save for its small state park and impressive fishing on nearby Lake Seneca, there is little to distinguish it from 1,000 other small towns of the region. Except through a strange series of circumstances, it has become a world-famous center for motor racing.
The town of Watkins Glen is one of the most historic for motorsports in North America. The hotels, the restaurants, everywhere you go, they're thrilled to see the racers and the teams come into town.
This track has elevation changes, it's got camber, it's got hard lefts, hard rights, downhill. I can't think of another racetrack that as a driver you've got to have as much respect for as this racetrack.
Yeah, since we left Daytona, now we're in the 4th round of the championship here at Watkins Glen. The whole team's kind of really gelling behind the Mercedes-Benz AMG. Hugh and I sit 4th in the points right now, so this is kind of a critical time. We'd like to be further up the grid than we are at 9th, but it was almost like a test session for us. We're trying some different things with the tires and trying to get the car to react a little bit better, and it's a long 4-hour event. We've raced really well this year, and we'll do the same thing tomorrow. One of the tracks that you sort of earmark on the schedule that you want to win at. It's something that Hugh and I need to try to get our jobs done and see if we can get a win.
I think it's going to be hot. It's supposed to be like 94, 95 degrees, so that changes the complexion of it.
It's all about the team, all the preparation, all the setup work, all the work on the car to ensure that it's reliable, and then you've got strategy and pit stops, and you can win or lose a race in the pits so easily. We really owe it all to our guys.
You know what to do at the beginning of this thing.
With the number 4 Mercedes AMG GT4 of Ted Giovanis and Guy Cosmo out due to an incident in qualifying, Trinkler took the green flag, maneuvering through a hectic first lap, which immediately brought out a full-course yellow for back-to-back accidents. He held his pace and turned consistent times after the restart for the next 25 laps of green flag racing.
Bring it in this lap for me. Copy. 3, 2, 1.
Lollipop out, car stops, front tire changer jumps over the wall, airlines the car, gets the car up off the ground, then jumps over to the left-hand side, as well as the rear tire changer goes to the left-hand side. At the same time, the venter will go to the left-hand side, fueler right. They fuel the car at the same time the tire changers are changing. Once the tire changers are done on the left side, they come over to the right-hand side, change the tires, the car drops, and John, the front tire changer, releases the car.
Plumb worked his way through traffic. An unfortunate penalty against the number 46 brought Plumb into the pits for a drive-through, bringing the car back to 15th. Trinkler returned behind the wheel to make a head-turning charge through the field to recover 8 positions. The smart race strategy and well-timed pit stops called by team strategist Giovanis brought Trinkler in contention for the win late in the race. Restarting from 2nd place, hopes were high for a podium finish, but the pace of the pursuing field was remarkable as Trinkler had to use every trick in his considerable book to hold on for a 5th place finish.
great finish for us. Really good points day, coming out top 5 here at Watkins Glen. TGM guys did an awesome job. Car had no mechanical issues the whole race. Awesome pit stops. Good strategy call by Joe Vardy and the boys to bring me in before that caution came out there at the end and get us our track position that we needed up to P2, and just couldn't hold them off there at the end. I mean, we just got to get some help in the horsepower and torque department.